Good evening, guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. Hello, my YouTube family. I'm back. And, you know, people gonna say he doesn't have any content because only this girl here and laugh, but I just want you guys to see the funny things or hear the funny things that actually do go on, in this particular area of YouTube. So I'm sitting here now watching, I guess you can say, a panel discussion. And it's Trish, James Colwell, mother, Brianna, and Miss Pizarro. And the thing is, James and Trish are kind of going at it. So you know me, I can't really hear when two people are kind of going at it with each other. So I'm reading the chat. And the first off, I wondered, like I said before in my other videos, um, does do people really listen to the things that they say when they say it, even when they say it out of kind of anger, so to speak? Because Trish just said, um, she's an upper crust woman. She said, I'm an upper crust woman. And then she started talking about the wigs. She's in the wigs business. Everybody's coming out with hair. But anyway, and she was telling James, you couldn't afford the wigs that I have because of the material and what they're made of. She said, I don't wear synthetic wigs and I don't, purchase them to sell them, restore. She said, I don't have a line like in a store. Online. She said what she does is she gets her products and she sells it to a retailer or a store, and that's how she makes her money. And all of her wigs are too expensive for most of the people, all of the people, for the most part, on YouTube, because they're anywhere from $2,000 to $8,000 up. Because all her hair is human hair and a whole lot of stuff. I don't know about wigs, but she said the cheap stuff like synthetic, other people do that, but she doesn't. So as they were going on talking, she said, look how beautiful she was, because all she had to do was she just jumped right out of the bed, put on no makeup, threw on her synthetic. She threw on her synthetic wig and just came as she was, and look how beautiful she. And I'm thinking, she said, "I look snatched." Somebody said in the chat, she wouldn't know snatched if it slapped her in her face. Baby, you wouldn't know snatched if it hit you in the face. And that was funny, but I'm still trying to say, wait a minute. You just said you don't do synthetic wigs because they're cheap. And you can tell the synthetic, the type of material or whatever, when you feel it, it's synthetic. And she never wears synthetic wigs. And guess what she said after that? I jumped out the shower and I just came right on with no makeup or anything on, and I threw on my synthetic. I said, Lord. She said, and I threw on my synthetic wig. And I said, I thought she said she didn't wear. This is what I get for starting to do videos on YouTube. And I guess you can call them reaction videos without me having to actually play the video, because I'm new to all this. But this, I'm telling you guys miss the comedy to me in this particular beef sector. You miss it. I don't know how you overlook it or miss it, but you do. I mean, she told James she can get any man. She can come on here fully naked and stand up in front of the camera, and every man, every man on YouTube will want her. Where are these people coming from? Well, I mean, are these people really for real? Can y'all please tell me, are they for real? When is it that you can come over here and tell somebody that all you had to do was just get naked, and James wish he had your body as a woman, because And there's no man that could turn you. This is delusion beyond delusion. And it just tickles me. I don't see how you guys, I know a lot of you get mad. But if you look at it from another standpoint, I don't see how some of y'all just get tickled at the things people say within the same breath. This thing says she's a queen and can't nobody on YouTube touch her, touch her beauty. she, she said, "All you jealous bees, you could never come up to her standard of living and her standard of being here on YouTube because she's great." Yeah, I got that word again. She's greater than everybody else here. Everybody else on YouTube in this particular sector are minuscule. Let me tell y'all something. I have never, and maybe this is God's way of bringing some type of joy back in my life after my father passed, but I don't know if it's delusional. I don't know if it's a way of trying to convince yourself that you are what you speak when it comes down to these little panel discussions and things of the nature of these arguments. But it is hilarious to me. And now what I do is, instead of looking at when I go to panels and hear the little panel discussions, most of the time what I do is I read the little chat. Because, excuse me, the chat alone, I'm realizing now, which I didn't realize before, is hilarious. It is really hilarious. And I just can't figure out what in the world makes people think that they're just all of this and all of that. And everybody, she another one hollering, everybody jealous of her hairline or hair company, and everybody's jealous of it. Is the chair supposed to be $25,000? That big old look. God, that chair, is it supposed to be another worth thousands of dollars? Because I don't see it. I just don't see it. And so I'm sitting here I'm actually looking at the video. And I got it turned down because I don't know how this striking stuff and all that, but I was just actually sitting here reading the comments. Reading the comments in the chat session. And it's just somebody said, "Which funeral home did you steal?" She said, "Which funeral home did you steal them wigs from?" Y'all have got to, at some point, y'all have got to watch that video. I don't know if it's live or not, but she's flexing her arms like and she keeps and she posed. And then she said, she said, "Shh, you need to learn to smash." She said, "You really need to learn how to shh and smash." Because I'm beautiful. I'm a queen. I'm a queen compared to these bees here on YouTube. Woo! Y'all see, you know what? I can just have a whole comedy show looking at videos on YouTube. Because the things people say and the things people do and the things they think of, I'm sorry, it is hilarious. And I'm just getting my whole life. I am reading this chat. And I can hardly breathe, it's so funny. But Trish, I gotta give it to you, girl. Confidence and believing in yourself. In my bed. That's the key. Regardless of who says what or what anybody says about you. You know that you're beautiful. You know that you're beautiful. That you're wanted. That you was hot in New York and no one can dim your your light. No one can take away all of the beautiful things that come through. All the beauty that you exude. Y'all, please help me. Are these people? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are these people real? Are these people for real? Are they? Please tell me no. Please tell me that most of this is really a joke and that it's all for the purpose of just getting, I guess, being somebody big on YouTube. And the whole time, bless her heart, while she talking, James like, she's wanting you guys to know how to be beautiful and how to shine and illuminate. Because when she walks the streets of New York, she illuminates the city. 20 million people in New York. And this one lady illuminates the city. I am so, you know what? Thank all of you for this weekend, for these few days. And whoever said I look like Jay Wilson, thank you. You know, you can come at me and say whatever you want. I don't have issues with that because, number one, I really am confident in who I am. I ain't the hottest thing in the world. I ain't the best looking thing in the world. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a whole lot of stuff that you people argue with and fight about on YouTube. I really am. No teeth, you know, scraggly, whatever. All the little minuscule stuff like that. That means nothing to me because when you have overcome cancer, which I have, when you've overcome loss of family members and loved ones and all of that, you find you really realize what's really important in life and what's truly important in life. And so those little things and those little things people say or may call me or whatever, it's really not that important. And I said that in another video. When some people say that they don't care, they really don't. And I'm one who really doesn't, because as some people say, they are just words. Now, if it was words coming from someone that I truly knew and cared about, it would sting a little bit. It probably would. But for people I don't really know, it doesn't matter, because all of us have an opinion about just about everything and everybody. That's all that is. But if you think I look like Jay Wilson or sound like Jay Wilson or whatever, okay, I'll take it. And I thank you. I thank you for seeing something in me that reminds you of Jay Wilson. I don't see it, but I thank you. I'm going to end this now. So let me do this now while I'm thinking about it, because James has jumped out of his chair. And Trish, ladies, why do some of y'all keep... If she keeps that up, it's gonna look like a helmet. But I had to come back and do this now. I'm tired. I've laughed so until I am literally tired. But I'm gonna give it to you, Trish. I'm gonna give it to you. Ain't nothing wrong with being self-confident in your abilities or inability. Ain't nothing wrong with looking in the mirror and seeing one image and not recognizing the real image that's before you. I don't have a clue, literally, as to who you are to a point. But baby, live in your truth. You are the light of New York of New York City. Shine, baby. Shine. Know that I love you. But God loves you so much more. Be blessed, my friends. Bye-bye.